up, hackers? Crypto Marks, aka Zoid, right here. And I've got some really cool news about this, about burp, and about finding some SSRF. I have released a very cool tool called SSRF-KING, and I'm hoping for it to be on the Burp App Store. I just contacted Burp, the Burp or Portswigger to see if they could release my app on the Burp App Store. So let's go through how this works. Each sort of scroll will show you a bit more information about it. So this is version 1. So SSRF plugin for Burp that automates SSRF detection in all of the requests. So it will check the post request, the get request, every parameter, the whole lot. It will check everything, everywhere in the whole request. It works both passively and actively. So here's the features here right here. So it tests all of the requests for any external interactions. Checks to see if any interactions are not the user's IP. If it is, it's just an open redirect, which can then be used for an SSRF anyway. So it kills two birds in one stone. Alerts the user for any external interactions with information such as the endpoint vulnerable and host. So it has a nice little reporting system. The scanner options, like I said, supports both passive and active. You can basically use the passive option. So if you have the passive scanner running, you can just basically just crawl through the website and it will check every parameter and every post and get on the fly, and it will then print out a report. Well, actually, that will just pop out an alert. You know where the scanner alerts are when it shows you the vulnerability, what sort of severity it is. It will pop up there saying critical, and it will say SSRF detected. And then it will show the endpoint vulnerable. Now this is only detection, so there may be at times where it's not an SSRF. Well, it is an SSRF, but you may not be able to escalate it or exploit it. So there is those cases as well. It's just a detection toolkit. Okay, with the active scanning with active scanning, you can disable all of the default scanners like the passive and also the passive and the active, and you can just create a your own scanner. You can create your own scan with the domain you're trying to test, and create a scan. You go basically right click on the host, you go to scan, you choose if you want to crawl both. You want to use crawl and audit. You check both options. You basically create a crawling policy and a auditing policy. But in the auditing policy, you want to make sure that everything is unticked except the plugin, I think it's called the extensions only type thing. And then you scan it, and you can choose how long you want it to crawl for. If you want to go really deep, you might choose the max depth to a higher number, and then it will automatically crawl through the whole website, spider, and it will test for SSRF, which is pretty cool. Okay, this is where the things get kind of hard or different, if you want to say it like that. So it works only with JDK 11, and you have to have Burp Professional, and it's tested with Burp Professional version 2020.11.2. I'm pretty sure it works for any version of Burp, but you need to have JDK 11. That's the only thing. And let's have a look at this. Well, the images are the examples. I am going to create a video down the track on how this all works. And it's released on GitHub, so it's all open source. You can download it, but you can't copy it because there is a license. And also, another thing I wanted to say is that the jar file was actually in the release section. I'm in a Sec Talks group with a bunch of really cool hackers. There's Shubs, I think it is. Shubs, Kidingo, Nafi, Atal, and some other hackers. And they thought to create a release and put the main source code in the main repo. Just because, those trolls might reverse engineer the jar and look at the source code and start trolling me. So I don't want that stuff to happen. There's also a license, so you can't copyright it. So here is how it works, the process to use it. So I could probably name that a little different. So you load the website you want to test. I'm just using the default Portswigger as an example. Just because I'm allowed to use it. I can't use any pen tester lab exercises because I'm not allowed to, and plus I can get in trouble. I already did, so I had to delete those videos from YouTube. You add it in scope, you add the host as in scope. You load the plugin. I reckon I could zoom in here, but you load the plugin like that. And then you want to you want to... this is what happens. So when you load the plugin, you'll keep note of the burp collaborator payload. Don't have to, just an idea in case you want to use that for other things. Then you want to passively crawl the page. SSRF-KING will test everything in the request on the fly. So this is what it will look like. Basically, it will crawl, and you'll see what it's doing in the background. It also prints the URL that's testing. Obviously, here it's found SSRF because it passively crawled and found an endpoint that is vulnerable. So here we go. When it finds a vulnerability, it logs the information, adds an alert, and this is what it looks like. Right there. That's what it looks like right there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, it's just saying that's vulnerable. If I made a bit of a typo there, it says version 1.1. I need to fix that up. Then from there, once you find a vulnerable endpoint, you want to fuzz it. So you want to fuzz it with a bunch of SSR payloads with either Intruder or FOF or other tools. Like, I think it's another web one. Heaps of them. And then for the example, in this support circuit example, it told me to basically... fetch an internal admin panel with this IP address here, which is localhost/admin, and therefore I successfully can delete the user Carlos. But I just printed out the admin panel. So what? Yeah, that's what I did. Yes, that's the plugin so far. Hopefully it goes on the Burp App Store. I'm really hoping they can do it for me. It's really cool. It's a really good plugin. It's for those that like to automate things a lot. But if you manually test, it's okay. You can still manually test. But it's good to start off with this tool and then manually test afterwards. So yeah, this is the release here. It's 100% written in Java. And if you find anything, please support me. That would be awesome. If you could just, buy me coffee. I love coffee. I love it a lot. So if you could support me, that would be always much appreciated. And if you could also click that subscribe button, like, comment, that would be amazing. That would help me significantly. It would be amazing to have the support from you guys to grow this channel. I've already grown it I'm getting so many subscribers. It's amazing. But yeah, later on, I'm going to release an in-depth video of this, showing you how it works. Showing you a bit about GitHub, what you need to do to create an issue if there's a bug. Sorry, I was just ignore that. That's my bad. And if you've got any issues with the program or plugin, you may be able to issue you create a ticket and issue the bug, or create a bug ticket. If you want to, I can just I can show you how all that works. I can show you how the plugin works. You may even do like a live demo of me finding a vulnerability. So I hope you have a great day. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click on that notification bell to get notified for upcoming videos. And I'll talk to you guys soon. All you hackers, have good fun. Hope you're all having a great new year, and I'll talk to you all soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.